We have informed Tedros and his mother that you must command the army, the king of John Jolie told Ryan quietly, so Guinevere wouldn't hear. With you in charge, we know we'll win. You have shown yourself to be a leader, the ice giants of Frost Plains confided. We only feel comfortable in your hands. And with a face like that, you are made to be a hero, added the Empress of Pussy, admiring Ryan's torso through his wetsuit. Ryan gritted his teeth politely, looking eager to get back to work. Even Guinevere herself couldn't stop thanking him for saving her son in Nottingham, emotion nearly overtaking her before she remembered that Ryan and his charges had a job to do, and she whisked the leaders into the town hall to make sure that the deliveries of weapons and armor from their respective kingdoms had arrived. But just as Ryan and his team tried to push on, Agatha rolled up, hidden beneath a hooded cloak, looking unnerved by the crowd. Aggie, isn't this wonderful? They love him, Sophie said, helping Agatha from her horse. And it seems they love you too, said Agatha tightly, hearing chants of Sophie's name. Who would have thought that a dean of evil would have to come to Camelot for respect? Sophie marveled. Askew, he spent on my office night and day, complaining about rankings and feigning some puzzler's disease or asking inane questions, treating me like a maid or a tour guide, never once taking the time to appreciate how lucky they are to be talking to a real-life fairy tale hero in the first place. But here, well, just look all at this. I'm going to reveal it in while I can. She saw Agatha's face. Oh, don't be greedy, darling. Not everything in life can be about you and Teddy. You'll get more attention than you can handle at your wedding. I'm not worried about attention, Sophie, said Agatha, facing her dead on. I'm worried about Tedros ending up like Lancelot. Sophie's smile vanished. I know that, Aggie, she said sincerely. So am I, and we are doing the best we can to protect him. She carried on interviewing, but she felt oddly self-conscious with her best friend watching from beneath her black hood like the Grim Reaper. But Agatha didn't stay long, and when she left, Sophie sighed with relief. She's right, you know, said a voice. Sophie turned to see Ryan in the other line. A knight shouldn't overshadow his king, he said. Oh please, you and Tedros are a team. It doesn't matter, Sophie dismissed. You don't get it, said Ryan. People weren't cheering for Lancelot when Arthur was around, were they? He went back to work. Sophie tugged at her wet hair. Her knight had a point. Tedros' ego was delicate, especially after all that had happened these past 6 months. But it's not like Agatha would mention what she had seen to Tedros. Aggie might be relentlessly honest, but she wasn't stupid. Being a good queen means propping up your king when he needed it, not ceding more dose. Then again, Agatha wasn't queen yet, and massaging boys' egos, well, it wasn't her friend's strong suit. But she didn't have time to obsess over Agatha's love life yet again. She had a job to do. A job that was remarkably difficult, Sophie realized it, as she and the witches tested more nevers, including a shifty-looking dwarf. "And you believe Tedros is a good king?" Sophie asked. "As good as his father," the dwarf said in a basso voice. "And how good was that?" said another. "About as good as one might expect," said the dwarf. "Which is how good?" Hester pushed. "Depends on your definition of good," the dwarf said. They didn't give him a stamp. But that was the rare interview where they got to talking about Tedros at all. Most of their tests went like this. "Sophie, do you believe Camelot is the leader of the woods?" "Never." "I believe the lion is the leader of the woods, so if he's at Camelot this year, Camelot is the leader of the woods." Or Hester, "Do you believe Tedros is a good king?" "Never." "Not until he brought in the lion, I didn't." Or another, "Are you willing to die to protect King Tedros?" "Never." "Tedros, answers of them. I'm here for a lion." Sophie glanced over at Ryan's group. "So you swear your loyalty to King Tedros?" Beatrix tested a 7-foot nymph with hot pink lips. "I swear my loyalty to the lion," said the nymph airily. "But do you swear your loyalty to Tedros too?" said Ryan. "Only as much as the lion swears his loyalty to Tedros," said the nymph. "But I am the lion," said Ryan. "Then you should be the one answering these questions, not me," said the nymph. Ryan frowned, but Beatrix approved the nymph anyway. "Loyal enough," she murmured. "If we limit ourselves to Tedros' friends, I wouldn't even qualify." Sophie hurried off to use the toilets in the hall and returned to find the waitress bickering. "What happened?" Sophie asked. "Annie and Hester just let in a pirate." Dot said. "No, we didn't," Hester snapped. "You don't think Annie and I know how to give a loyalty test? We spent the last 6 months interviewing schools masters."